Hello, we're back on Farming Simulator 22. I'm Farmer Teacher, and we're going to talk about a new map real quick. This is the New American map. The New American map. If you like U.S. maps, stick around. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of this thing. So let's start over here. Here's your standard farmhouse there. We're going to go this way. You have a little flatbed trailer. The sides let down, and that's for putting bales on. Okay, putting bales on. So once your tractor's hooked to that, you can let the sides up and down. You have a very nice fuel tank. Of course, there's nothing in it, but it'll hold quite a bit of fuel, more than you need, really. You have this barn just like on Elm Creek, but this one comes with some stuff in it. You have hay, you got some straw over here, and you got some silage, because one of the things you do in here is cows. You got some fertilizer over here, a couple of big bags. And over here, you got a couple of big bags, 3 big bags of seeds. And you got some silage additive. And then you're going to have this cool telehandler that handles these things. You do not have a big bag thing, but I was able to hook them on this and do it. And they make a big bag hook. All right, let's go on out here. You have a lime source. That's what this silo looking deal is here, where you can get lime for your things. You have the smaller cow barn. It holds 45 cows. You have the standard topliner Dutz Far harvester. Not very big, but it's not the smallest one available. So you'll want to upgrade that at some point. Over here is where you pick up your milk for your cow barn, and you have a manure collecting site, and that's important. I'm going to show you in a minute, more so than normally. You have this bunker silo to make silage in if you want to do it that way. I'd rather do bales. You have a nice barn over here to store some equipment. I actually put my harvester in there and some of the bigger things. Okay, you got 3 bays there. You have 3 very nice tractors. Over here you have your own shop. You park here and go there to activate it, which is convenient. There's a lot of good things on this map. Okay, let's run over here. You have a silo, but it's 500 capacity instead of 400, so that's pretty good. And over here you have a barn like you do on Elm Creek, but the bottom has been filled in. There's no basement, and I like that so you don't fall down in there. So you can use that to house some equipment. You got this little John Deere to scoot around in. You don't have a pickup truck, but you can scoot around and check out your AI workers and what they're doing. You have a small 2-part mower. You have a small tedder, a very small, well, this is the tedder right here, and that's a very small windrower, and you'll probably want to upgrade those as soon as you can. And you have a small baler, but that'll get you started for sure. And you have a small forage wagon, and you have a fertilizer, which is cool. You'll need something to spread lime with if you have that on. And you got this silage mixer here. I don't like it. It's too little, so you can't get the right ratio because your bells are too big. So I would upgrade this right off the bat. Okay, you come with 3 nice tractors. They all have 190 horsepower, 190 horsepower, which is pretty good. This one has a horse cultivator behind it, which is pretty decent. Let's see. Let's go to my other tractors here. Okay, you got this little trailer here, holds just under 20,000 cubic meters. And then you got this Massey Ferguson. Now this one has 190 horsepower also, but it's upgradable to 210. And that's really important because you may want to upgrade your seeder at some point. And because it's the smallest one available, you have the very base seeder. But in order to upgrade that, you're going to need more horsepower. And one of the ones you could pick is 200 or 210 horsepower. And you can upgrade that little Massey Ferguson to that. And that's pretty much your equipment. All right, let's go around back of the farm here because we're not done. So you have the 45-person cow pen, this cool garage here. And if you come around here, you have a chicken pen. This is a standard 360 chicken pen or chicken barn. I'm sorry. Chicken barn, so you don't need water. Not that you do for chickens anyway. And you got your standard sheep pen. Okay, so you can tell since you got sheep, you have a cow pen, and you have a chicken pen, you're going to be dealing with some grain and grass. Okay, let's look at your fields real quick. All right, your fields, you have some pretty nice fields right here, three up by your farm. And then over here, you have this grass field, okay, and some extra land. Now, what I did, for some reason too, it doesn't recognize this as a grass field. See, it's not green. Uh, it works, but it doesn't recognize it, so you can't check like the status of it. Doesn't show. And it's far from your farm. So what I did is I sold that and I bought one closer. I bought this one and used that for grass, and that worked better for me based on what you want to do. Now, you do have something else that you own over here, and that's the bio plant. Okay, so you own this. So you can take your silage and your manure there, your slurry over here, and when you look at this on the menu, those things will all produce digestate, which you can sell or use. I would sell it because you get a lot of money from that, from the silage, slurry, the manure. I haven't tried this sugar beet cut yet, but that would just add to your profit. So you can take all that stuff over here and sell that. Oh, there's your other tractor along with your small seeder there. And that's pretty much the farm. If you want to do silage the old fashioned way right here, or you could upgrade your baler and get one that wraps it and make silage that way. But you definitely want to farm some grass, some hay, farm hay, and grass to make it into silage, and see how that goes. What I did is I got rid of this barn and I put a hay barn there. I sold all this stuff. Well, I used it to start with to feed my cows, got them going. So it gets you enough to get started. Then I put another hay barn over here close to the chicken pen. So I use that for straw. So that's what I did on this map, and it worked really well. And then I bought the dairy. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. This is the new American map on farming similar to 22. Pretty nice map. It's got some nice fields on it. Let me just show you the price on one of these. Okay, this one I bought right there. Okay, that's 218. Now the one you sell down here is more because it comes with, oops, not that one. This one. You could sell that for 357. So I sold that, bought this one, saved money, and but at first I harvested that. I waited till November, I think, to sell it, and then I planted grass, and it would be back around by March. Okay, and if you go across the street, conveniently, the shop is right here. So this is where you go. You have your own place for maintenance, but when you buy stuff, you're going to pick it up right over here. So there you go. I even parked a few pieces of equipment over here just to get them out of the way because it's right across the street. So that's it in a nutshell. Give us a thumbs up. Share this with your farming buddies. I'm Farmer Teacher. This is the New American Map, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.